Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Across the Miles. My name is Sam, and over there is Joseph. So I know that we haven't been posting in the last 2 weeks, right? Because both of us been busy working, and now we start the new EP. So, let's go. How are you, Joseph?
I'm good. How are you, Sam?
I'm good. Having coffee in my hands. This mini representing me.
Having some black tea with this yellow cup from my mom.
Mhm. Nice. Are you guys ready for the tea?
Yes. Are you guys ready for the tea? We got a really good episode today.
So let's get into it, shall we?
Let's get into it.
Yeah. So, since we become adult, I'm pretty sure everyone's go through this friendship dynamic and everything. And like, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I got so many friends. And then when you get a bit older, um, them friends start drift away. So where's that friends gone? Do you think? Is that happen to you?
Yes. Well, with me, it's kind of different. Well, not really. I think anybody can relate to this because it's not like uncommon, but growing up, I moved around a lot. So I never stayed at one place. I moved to probably like 5 different schools and had to start meeting a whole new set of people. And that actually really bothered me growing up because I never had, a childhood friend, or I never had, a friend that I grew up with that I can say, when you meet people and they're like, oh yeah, I've been friends with this so and so for like, since elementary, or I've been friends with this so and so since like high school. I've never had that because every person that I would meet them for a certain amount of time. And then after that, I would have to meet another set of people.
But would you class them people as a friends still?
They would be a friend for that time period. But then if we lose contact and we don't, see each other or spend time with each other consistently, then that would be more of an acquaintance.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone gone through this period of, at one point in your life, you was a school friends, and then you guys got a strong bond, and then become, I don't know, some kind of best friend or whatever. And then after the school period, obviously you go to uni, go to college, whatever, etc. Then these friends in back in the school day, for me, like people who still solid friend, which I still got now. I've been friend with this guy for over 20 years. And our friendship still like solid, literally solid. But he's in Laos. So every time when he got something, he's always like talk to me. Every time when I got something, I always talk to him.
Did
So
you grow up with
yeah,
him?
yeah. We grew up together, but not many friends like that. Um, Not many people would stick with you as a friends like that for until your adulthood. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think like you and I and Gary, for example,
Mm.
we've been friends for a little over 11 years now,
Yeah.
right? But if you think about it, it just felt like yesterday.
Because friendship, it shouldn't be forced to happen. It should be mutual. It should be both parties to want to make the friendship works, right?
Right.
Not just one sided. Um, so yeah, what you guys experience about this friendship dynamic has changed. Please give us a comment. Share the experience with us. I'm just curious how everyone's experience is it happen the same experience like me and Joseph, or is it different?
Yeah, so basically, friendships from best friends to acquaintances is the conversation that we are having. If you experience a level of friendship from your friends and then
Mhm.
eventually you felt like, oh, well, it's becoming more of an acquaintance. Like, how do you basically, overcome that? Or like, what do you feel at that time?
Mhm.
Right. I was doing
Mhm.
some research and basically how this would typically happen is a few things would come to play. So either new relationships, new friendships, somebody moves away, loss of contact, or even surface level conversations. So those are kind of signs of either your friend is becoming more of an acquaintance, or both of you are
Mhm.
just drifting apart because a lot of things are happening. Right. And yeah, I've experienced that all through my life. Like it's unfortunate, but it's life. It does happen, and you just end up meeting new people along the way. But then
Mhm.
for me, though, I always feel like, and this is what I struggle with, is that every time I meet new people, I have been noticing that it only is a short period of time.
Mhm.
Any place that I've moved, short-term friends or friendships,
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
would be in my life for a certain period of time, and then after that, they would leave. And the only friends that I actually have that are long term are like you, Gary, and two other people that I keep in contact with, through socials. And that kind of just send me like little memes or like little messages here and there to keep that, friendship going. Even though I'm not spending
Yeah.
time with them, it's the contact, it's the connection, right? And I think that's
Exactly. Yeah.
the hardest thing.
Yeah. It's like when I went back to Laos to visit in Laos.
When did you go visit?
Oh, it was big. I think before COVID. It was about 7 years ago, around that time. So yeah, so I bumped into my school friend, right? And then she was like, "Oh my God, I haven't see you for a long time." Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, "Oh hi, how are you?" So it turned out she got two kids. And then she was like, "Oh, we need to hang out. Where were you? Like, when did you come back?" And I'm just like, we still in a contract, like we still on social media, we connected. You never reach out to me. And then when I'm in the location where you are, all of a sudden you acting like I'm your best friend. Like, no, your friendship level has dropped down to, I move you. Hang on, let me reword this. I move you from my school friend to my acquaintances. That's two different things. That's two separate things. As a friend, wise, I don't expect you to talk to me every day. I don't expect you to text me every day. Every now and then, you text me, "Hey, how are you?" or check on me. That sort of things to keep the friendship connections going. But these people, they just dead and dead, which is fine by me. By the way, I'm not like, "Oh my God, please give me attention." Nothing like that. No. But when you see me face to face, please do not expect me to jump on you like, "Whoa, my God, I miss you. Where have you been?" No, no, bitch, no. My friendship level had just pulled back. I'm pulled back now. You just somebody. I would put you as like somebody who crossed the path while we studied together, while we was in the same class, while we have the same group of friends. That's it. That's all that was. So yeah, there's a lot of my school friends are like that though. Like when I go back to visit, we were like, "Oh my God, you didn't even tell me you coming back." And I'm just like, who are you exactly? Like, I'm only tell people who I stay connected with, obviously. But I'm not gonna tell you because you are just acquaintances. You're not my friends, as far as I'm concerned. You know? So yeah, but when I acted like that, people actually surprised or shocked how I behave. And I'm just like, have you seen your behavior towards me before you even got the audacity to turn around to me and like, oh, you changed. I'm like, no, I haven't changed. Everything has changed. That's it.
Yeah, no, that's facts. I think, people tend to hold on to something that they had in the past, but it reminds me of like how I kind of was though, because I used to be that type of person where like, oh, I haven't seen you in like forever. How are you doing?
Mhm.
Let's catch up, blah, 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 whatever. I guess trying to revisit that like friendship that we
Mhm.
used to have, but then it's never the case. But people change all the time is what I
Mhm.
realize. Sometimes most people don't care to be friends anymore. They just want to, if they see you, they're like, oh, hey, how are you? It's more like a hi and bye. That's it. Like they don't want to
Yeah,
engage.
yeah,
And I understand things
yeah.
change, people change, life changes. It's just
And
the way it
also,
is.
I feel like people who, some people though, not everybody, they want to stay connected to you only if they got something out from you. Yeah, and it's like this person who I know from my gym for many many years. So she just kind of disappear. She was on my social before, and then she you know come out from my social, which is fine. And then one day I bumped into her at the mall. And then she was like, "Oh, Sam, how are you?" I was like, "I'm good. How are you?" General chit chat, be polite. She was like, "Oh my God, I heard you like traveling. Guess what? I got a new business. Are you ready for this?"
I'm ready. I feel like I know where this is
Yeah.
going.
Yep. I got a business. I know you love traveling. So I think you should sign up for this. Every time when you're traveling, you got points from booking flight or hotel or everything and anything. And then you have to pay like a monthly subscribe. And I'm like, oh really? Amazing. But I don't think I would like to do. It's not my things. I mean, I've been very politely declined. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Like your business successful, whatever." I don't know if it's actually, you know, um. So yeah, and I'll just leave it like that. There's so many people like coming to your life. You have to look out for these people. Um. There's so many these acquaintances, should I say, come into your life and wanted something, some sort of benefits, something. I don't know. So I just leave it out there.
This is my hot take on that. I actually believe this because this is actually true. And I've seen a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people talk about this, how they experience, when they used to have friends that would always be there, but then, would never be there. And then all of a sudden, like, let's speed up 10 years later, they become super successful. They become wealthy or just, very good. Then all of a sudden, you got those friends that trickle along that used to hang out with you. And now all of a sudden, oh, hey, remember me? Blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
those people are the only ones that would pop up when something good is happening in your life. But
Yep.
when something as bad is happening into your life, you don't see those motherfuckers at all. And
No.
that's exactly the same in any relationship you encounter,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is a
Mm-hmm.
partnership or whether it's a friendship,
Mm-hmm.
regardless.
Mm-hmm.
There's always something that someone needs to benefit off from, which is absolutely a killer. And it kills every relationship because they feel that we owe it to them or vice versa.
Yeah.
Nobody owes you shit. Nobody owes anybody shit. If you're
Exactly.
there from the very beginning till the very end, that is accounted
Mm-hmm.
for and that puts you in a
Mm-hmm.
position to where like you deserve. whatever it is that comes out of it
Uh-huh.
because you were there from the very beginning. You don't deserve anything if you're just popping in and out and then popping in because
Uh-huh.
things are great and then popping out because things are horrible. Like, what the fuck? Like, I wouldn't want you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want any friends like that at all. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to hear like from other people experience
Yes.
stories. I would love to hear like if they have this kind of experience like us. I mean, I'm sure they do, but they just don't want to
Everybody
share.
does. I'm sure everybody does. Like, you
Yeah.
cannot tell us
Yeah.
that, oh, yeah, that doesn't happen to me. Bullshit. That has to happen to you at some point. You just probably
Yeah.
ignored it because you're like, forget that person.
It's like one of these girl who I used to live with for about 4 years maybe. So while we lived together, we were like this. We were like so close. And then so when she moved out, we still keep in touch here and there. And then in mind, we have dinner together every single day. We do things a lot together. Um, but once she moved out, which is fine by me, then when she got married, she didn't even have the invitation or tell me like Sam, I'm getting married soon. Like I don't know. I mean I don't expect it to get an invitation, but it's kind of nice to get the invitation. Whether I can make it or not, then that's down to me, right?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
I just don't get it. Like she got married, and she posts on social media, and I'm just like, damn. You didn't even reach out to me, and I'm just like, wow, okay, bye.
Yeah, that's kind of a big random thing. Like, you guys been
Yeah,
friends and
I
then
mean,
she gets married and she didn't invite you?
yeah, and I'm just like, okay, I know where I stand with you then.
Well, would
Goodbye.
she, like, did she ever invite you to anything prior to her getting married?
No, when we were living together, it was like a COVID period. So we haven't done a lot of things together, but we're only doing things together in the sense of like go to the park together, having dinner together, doing like a typical friend housemates do together. But because well, we went to party together as well. But rather than that, we haven't done like on holiday together and that sort of things. No, yeah. So I'm just like, damn, there's a lot to learn, people.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it makes you think for sure. I mean, you know what though, Sam, and to anyone who's listening, audio listeners as well, to my understanding, as you get older, the circle becomes
Hmm.
smaller, very
A lot
small,
smaller.
a
Yep.
lot smaller. You know, like,
Yep.
you don't need as many friends as you think or what people think. You know,
Hmm.
I hear people saying, "Oh yeah, I have all these friends. You know, my friend this, my friend that, my friend over here, my friend over there." It's like, okay, great, but like, ask yourself this question: like, are they really your friends? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Are they really your friends or they just acquaintances with the benefits?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you might as well just make them your friends with benefits. You
Yeah,
know, why
exactly.
not
Yeah.
get a little,
Yeah.
and then, okay, bye. I'll see you later. Because that's
Yeah.
exactly how friendship is becoming. Is, I will be your friend, but I need to benefit from it too.
Yeah. This type of people you don't need in your life. Let me tell you.
Really doesn't help you mentally and also on a personal level, because what you need, and these are the people that I need, and these are the people I actually have, I have to count my blessings, right? But I have friends that, and of course I'm talking about you and Gary, and two other people that I can think of. They are different in their own way. They bring something to the table. in their own way. I may not have a friend that is 100% like emotional and would be there and give me that emotional, like, advice. That's fine. But I have a friend that does do that. And so I could benefit from that, and vice versa, obviously. I have another friend that, is always excited to hang out and spend time with you and do whatever it is you want to do. That's cool. I may not have another friend that does that, but I have a friend that does, So
Yeah.
there's certain people that are able and capable to do certain things that would basically do as what friends would do, right? Not everybody's the same,
Yeah.
not everyone's alike, which is fine, but just as long as they've been there from the very beginning till now, those people I would say are like your true friends because they've been supporting you from the very beginning. They
Yeah.
they congratulate you. They're so happy for your success. And then of course, you're doing the same too. You're giving them that feedback as well. You're giving them, what do you call it? That there's a word I'm thinking about. I can't even say what it is because it's like in the
As
tip
a
of my tongue.
like,
I don't
as
even
a
know what it
friend,
is.
exactly. That sort of things. That's called real friends. You don't want to investing your time with friends who always getting jealous of you or always looking down on you, not willing to support you in any kind. This type of people, you're better off without them, to be honest. You have to invest in your times wisely because the more you get older, the more things a lot clearer to me.
With that, our next topic, I think, Sam, you wanted to talk about was handshakes.
Yep. Okay, guys, let me tell you. Sorry, let me ask you this
Handshakes.
question. Have you guys ever met somebody or someone that you know or someone that you don't know as a stranger, and then they give you a handshake? Now, if you do, please comment below and tell us what happened. So, my experience, yeah, what is it like? So, my experience, I'm gonna tell you from my experience. So, I can tell about the person how they feels towards you when they give you handshake, right? Have you had that experience, Joseph?
I don't really think about it that much when people give me handshakes, but
So for me,
sometimes I do kind of think about like if they're giving me a handshake that's, firm or maybe soft. I didn't realize that it actually like when I was doing research about this, it actually tells about a person. I didn't
yep.
know.
So I give you a story, right? So last week I went out for dinner with my friend, and then I bumped into someone I know. So I don't know him, like know him because he's my neighbor. So every time when we see each other, we say hello, hello, how are you? That's
Yeah.
that sort of conversation. That's
Is he your
literally it.
is he your current neighbor?
Yeah, my current neighbor. Yeah. So I was sitting at the restaurant with my friend. So he walked past me on the table. And I'm like, that's my neighbor. So he walked past me while I'm sitting here. And then he walked back. Literally, he just walked whoop, whoop, back like a replay. Whoop. And it was like, how are you? And he literally put his hand on me like this. And then my hand went like that. This is my hand. This is his hand. Look at the grip. And yeah, and I'm just like, no, it's not like I'm holding it. It's like, to me, I come from like, come on, hello, how are you? Like, I mean it. You see what I mean? If you don't feel like you want to shake hands, don't shake hand because I can tell exactly how you feel towards me by your handshake. Because if someone genuinely wanna give you a handshake or like ask you, "Oh, bro, how are you?" That sort of things, like they're gonna go like, whoop, like grab like proper, right? But if you give like, "Hello, how are you?" and it's just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is that? And not just it doesn't have just it's not just happened once though. It happened multiple times with random people. Like when I met random people as well, they were like, "Hello, how are you?" And the handshake is not really firm, and I'm just like, "Why? You can just standing there over there and just say hello, how are you?" That's it. Like,
You like the firmness. I didn't realize you're all
of
into the
course,
firm.
of course, it's like I want it like boom like that, and then just
He
like.
wants it firm,
But
guys.
what is your experience? What is your experience to that?
Well, I mean, whenever I give somebody a handshake, it's like medium. It's not too firm or it's not too weak. Like, it's just like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like, nice to meet you. Awesome. Right. That's just the way I, give my handshake. But when I give my handshake, I look at the person directly eye to eye, like that
You
I'm
staring in the
introducing.
soul.
Or I stare at nothing. I don't know what I'm staring at, but it's just the way that I meet people. Like I say hi, but I look at them. There are some people where they shake my hand, but they don't look at me eye to eye and they look somewhere else. To me, that is a sign of disrespect.
Yeah, they just
And to me, that is an indication that you absolutely are not interested. And that's fine, but at least have the common courtesy to like look at me in the eye, even if you did not,
exactly.
or even if you don't want to meet me, but don't like meet somebody and then stare away and shake their hand or whatever, thinking like that's okay. Like that is fucking rude. Like get over yourself.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
does? I mean, I don't know.
Try to take note. If you met someone new, like a stranger, or when you go to the business or just a random stranger, they will give you like a medium handshake. Like that. Like that. Not like proper grip. But if you met someone that I kind of expect to be like proper grip. But if the person that I think I know them, if they give me like a wobbly handshake like this, and I'm just like,
I was looking up handshakes in Google because I
uh,
was like curious. Okay, this is a very interesting topic. Why not? Let me look at it. So
yeah.
Google says that handshakes is the unspoken word that initiates a conversation in almost any social or professional get together, right? This form of introduction can make or break the tone of your environment. Can you believe
Mm-hmm.
that? A handshake can either set a mood on how the
Mm-hmm.
conversation is going to go or can break on how conversation is going to go. Like it basically is a deciding factor of like whether this is going to go good or whether it's going to go bad, which is so
Yeah,
strange to
because
me.
I think it's true, because when you meet somebody, if you are genuinely going to meet that person, obviously you have to think already like if you whether you are genuine wanted to meet that person or not. You see what I mean? But obviously you're not gonna go in to be like, hello my best friend. Do you see what I mean?
People can tell because it's also a body language that you're showing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. For
Is
sure.
anybody out there have experienced any of this or actually has done this? And then let us know what your thoughts are because
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I would love to know, like, if it's just me that experience a lot of these weird things.
So number one, handshake with a good eye contact and smile is basically what I was talking about from the very beginning. I'll meet you if we're gonna be giving each other a handshake. I will look at you, give you a handshake, and smile because it's the most respectful thing to do. Right now, if typically they said that giving a handshake with good eye contact and smiling, people lack in this area because they are either revealing a sense of insecurity, shyness, or
Or the
suspiciousness,
feeling awkward.
and that's, I guess, fine if you are awkward.
What's the third?
The second one is like handshake when someone gives it to you short. So it's like, oh, hey, like a very quick one. So what they mean is that comparable to someone brushing you off when speaking to them, it is not only rude, but will evoke the sense that you don't care and do not have time for that. So essentially what that means
Right.
is like, if you're, hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, nice to meet you. And then you're just kind of like going to the next person quickly. It's like the
Yeah.
same thing as like, oh, hi. Like when you're saying hi to a person, like let's say like, hey, I'm saying, hi to so-and-so. Hey, so-and-so. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? Like you're constantly like, you said hi and then you just brush them off to another person quickly.
Yeah.
Like as if like a
This is,
conversation.
by
Have
the
you done
way,
this?
this is a bit,
You done this,
yes,
Sam?
this is reminding me,
You are
like,
awful.
if I
How
go
rude.
into like, if I go into the room, if I go into the room for people that I don't know, or I know, but I'm not close to, I feel awkward. It's not that I'm being rude, but I feel awkward. I'm like, I don't want to go and shake because I don't know them well enough. I don't know them well enough. And to me, I don't want to go walking around the whole room and shaking people's hands, giving each other hugs and stuff. And I'd rather just like, hello,
You're not a
everybody.
hugger.
I'm here. And that's it.
I totally can see Sam going in there and being like, "Hey guys, oh hi, oh hey, hi."
Uh,
I, I would not unless you initiate it. Cool. I like hugs. I'm a
yeah, like
hugger,
if
but
you,
I wouldn't give
yeah,
you a hug right off
a
the
hug is
bat
good.
because that's just weird. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
the person has to
Like
initiate the
hug is
hug, and
good.
then I'll give the hug back.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Because you don't know whether they want a hug or not. Or they just want you to greet them with hello. You see what I mean?
Okay. How
So
about
you don't want to
this?
go into, yeah.
How about this? Handshake that gives off desperation. And how that works is when they hold your hand for too long.
Too tired. I know this one. I know this one. Oh my God.
Okay, I've experienced this way too many times. I don't
Yeah,
know
same
what
here.
is up with that, but sometimes I always wonder, can you let me go? Because it's been like a
Yeah,
minute. This is way too long.
what are you
Like, what do you want
after?
from me?
What are you after?
I have nothing to give you.
Yeah. I've been there. Like, why are
Yeah.
you holding my hand so long? Like, let me out.
Okay, and then the last one. This one is, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of like 50-50 because it really depends on the person that you're meeting and also age.
Mhm.
Age comes to a factor, right? Like,
Mm.
yeah, so this is the last one. Handshake with a fancy twist, aka it can be a fist bump for like either friends or family. But when you're meeting somebody, like, how does that look like?
At my gym, we do fist bump like this all the time.
Yeah, like to a
And
stranger?
I mean, well, they're not stranger. They're like someone who familiar faces in the gym. Like, like here, like, hey, how are you? Like that. To me, just go over there.
Right? You just came back from the
Yeah.
bathroom. You probably just tucked your dick. That's gross.
It's thing.
Or that. Oh my gosh, that's even worse.
Oh my God.
Actually,
No.
can I
That's
tell
why.
you? This reminds me of that video that I saw on your Instagram when I commented, "Fist bump, you're becoming a bro now." Remember? You were about to do some exercise or something, and this guy comes out of the loo and then goes, "Hey, bro,
Oh,
what's
yeah,
up?"
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That you saw it. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
I mean, to
I do
me,
see it.
genuinely, I say, when I walk in or when I meet people that I know, I'm like, hello, like, put my hands up. Hello.
Yeah, if they initiate it though, I'm not going to be rude. I will
Yes, of
initiate a
course,
fist.
of course. And also even like, um, hug as well, because I don't mind, like, I don't mind giving people hugs. I only give it people hug first if I know that person would appreciate, because you don't want to randomly give people hug. They might be like, "Oh, why are you hugging me?" You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I always want to stay on the safe side where I, just acknowledge them, say hello without physical touch. Because if they wanna touch you, they will be like, "Come on, give me a hug," which I have been there. Like people do that. Like when they feel like they are, hang on, they are more than that. They towards you. You know what I mean? They will be like, oh, come on, give me a hug, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be the one who be like, come on, then, give me a hug or
Come
fist
on, give me
bump
a
or
hug,
they're
man.
like, yeah, I'm like,
What you?
that's a bit too
Why?
bro for me.
Do I smell bad? Do I smell bad? And my breath smell?
Yeah.
Like, come on, give me a hug.
I'm like, no, bro. I said no.
Yeah, stay over there. Stay over there.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, if any of you guys that are listening or watching us on YouTube, if you've experienced any of these situations, definitely comment down below and let's talk about it because I'm curious what y'all be, dealing with in terms of friendships with acquaintances or, handshakes. Like, I didn't even know there's so many things that go with handshakes, but apparently handshakes do tell a lot of things. Just like how, if you've heard that phrase, what is it? Something that speaks louder than words. What's that phrase? I forget now.
Action
Yes,
louder than
there you
word.
go. Actions speak louder
Yep.
than words. Handshakes also speaks louder than words as well because it's a body language. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that when you're introducing yourself or meeting somebody, you're kind of giving off who you are as a person. And whether it's good or bad, people are smart and people will know for sure.
Of course. Particular people like us, we can read people like a book.
I know. I think that's like probably the worst thing about us is that we read people way too much. Even though we read ourselves a lot, like when we end up meeting people, it's like, oh, I don't think
It's
you even
like
like
we
me.
got yeah, exactly. It's like I got this alarm where when someone not really genuine coming towards you, the alarm start going off a little beep, beep, beep. But then when you know exactly that your instinct was right, it's gone beep, beep.
My gosh, you sound like a
Yeah.
witch.
Well, Halloween just over, so
I know. And Christmas is in the house. Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Well, if you made it this far, guys, thank you. We had such a great conversation. This was a really good topic, Sam. Good job. Sam chose these topics, by the way, guys. And it was really good
Let me
because
show my
these
mini.
are that is really Sam, like at the end of the day. Like he's just like, but yeah, no, these topics were great. If any of you guys can relate to these topics, comment down below, give us your point of view, give us your opinions. I definitely want to hear it. We definitely want to, engage with you and talk about it. And anything that, we missed, definitely let us know what they are. Audio listeners, definitely comment down below too as well. I know you can't see us, but if you do get a chance, watch us on YouTube. We had a good time. We had some really fun laughs and we had a really good conversation. In closing, if you guys, again, made it this far, please like and comment, subscribe, and let us know what your thoughts are on the topic today and any topics you'd like for us to speak about in the future. All right. And for our audio listeners, if you like this pod, please tap the like button and give us a share. And for our viewers on YouTube, hit that like button and tap on the notifications so that you'll be notified when our next episode comes out. And subscribe for our latest updates if you'd like. If you'd like to follow us on our socials, they are linked in the show notes below. And with that, I hope all of you have a wonderful week. Till next episode. See ya.
See ya.